In the name of my ancestors, peace forever and always, and welcome to another edition of what we call the Realities Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I'm the gatekeeper and the host of this program, known here on social media. Wherever you may find me, I am known as the mighty, mighty, mighty. Mm. Let's do a double pump. Mm-mm-mm. The mighty Angelsnupnup7. I am your soul brother. Number one. Mm. Take this off. It's disturbing my groove. Look, I want to take a few minutes and talk about a little something, something. And I want to send a shout out to our brothers, BLACKSON. His channel is The Arena Uncensored, and our brother, TheMD20. Send a shout out to our brothers. Last few days, last few live streams, we've had a very, very good time discussing the vision, the plan that we call Operation Exodus Mississippi campaign. And I most appreciate it, and I very much enjoy these conversations. I want to make something perfectly clear. I'm going to say that again. I want to make something perfectly clear. When it comes to this vision Mississippi campaign, my mission, my self-appointed mission, is to simply inform. I don't care whether you like it or don't like it. I don't give a damn. That's not my job. My job is to offer you something. If you want to eat it, eat it. If you don't, you don't. I don't give a damn. That's on you. I'm not a sales person. I don't care whether you buy the product or not. I offer you the product. If you want it, that's cool. If you don't want it, that's cool. That's not my job to try to convince you of anything or try to convert you to anything. What a salesperson does is they try to sell you something, try to convince you. Okay? The object of a salesperson is to temporarily do your thinking for you so that you can buy this product. That's the purpose of a salesperson. To do your thinking for you, to try to sell you something, to try to convince you to think the way they do so that you can buy this product. A lot of us, we get wrapped up and caught up in somebody else thinking, then we buy the product, then when we get home and settle down, and once we come into ourselves and begin to think, why did I buy that car? Why do I have all this stuff in my house? That's what advertising is about. Advertising is to convince you to think the way I think. I love Coca-Cola, don't you? And they try to sell you. They want you to think the way they think. So next thing you know, you run out to the grocery store and you buy Coca-Cola instead of Pepsi. It's all mind games. When we look into the society, it's so sad to say, but the majority of human beings on this planet do not think for themselves. They are programmed by others. They are programmed to think a certain way. Now, if you come to the conclusion, and if you like Coca-Cola, and you come to the conclusion that that's a drink you want to indulge in, that's cool. But the reason why they hire actors and actresses and have these people that you respect and look up to sell, to convince you in thought that Coca-Cola is better than Pepsi. Somebody, religion is not your thought. Jesus did not come from your brain. Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, Yahweh, these gods are not your thoughts. These are not self-discovery. These are thoughts that come from somebody else, that they sold you, and you allow them to do your thinking for you. So you have to quote the Bible, you have to quote the Quran, because it's not your thoughts. It's the thoughts of somebody else. We do not do that here at the Realities Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I want you to think for yourself, so when you get on board the soul train, whether or not I'm here, you are still going to continue to be who you are. You don't need me to do your thinking for you. So recently we have our brothers, BLACKSON, the Arena Uncensored YouTube channel, subscribe, and our brother, TheMD20. I did not sell them nothing. BLACKSON says, I'm with the Mississippi campaign. I understand where that's going. The MD20 he told us that he was ADOS. But now he says, I understand where the Mississippi campaign. I did not try to sell nobody nothing. These brothers cannot say, well, I talked to Angelsnupnup7 and he been trying to, the only thing I ever done is offer something on a plate. It's up to you to determine whether or not it's edible. And if you notice these brothers, with or without me, they can demonstrate the Mississippi campaign on their own because they have that understanding. They don't depend on me to explain nothing because I didn't try to sell them nothing. They woke up one day because these men are thinkers. When you are a thinker, that's how you move. You think for yourself. I just present the vision. It's up to you to think and come to the conclusion and say, hey, that makes sense. That might be able to work. I do not expect somebody who has been brainwashed to embrace the Mississippi campaign because somebody else is doing their thinking and they have sold you a product You don't expect Coca-Cola to tell you, well, Pepsi might be better than Coca-Cola. That's not going to happen. You're not going to see a commercial from the United States government telling you that China is better than the United States or Ghana or Canada. They're not going to do that. In order for you to believe that Ghana or China or some other country is better than the United States, you got to do your own thinking and find out on your own, because that's not what the United States government is selling. So there are those who are loyal to a thinking process, and it's very difficult for them to go outside of that thinking process because Coca-Cola is the drink. Nothing better than Coca-Cola. Nothing is better than black nationalism. Nothing is better than the Nation of Islam. Nothing is better. Nothing can compare to the Moorish Science Temple. So they are prejudiced and biased and judgmental to the Mississippi campaign and have not even heard it. Like some children, you put something on a child's plate, they have not tasted. Just the fact that it's a vegetable, something they think they don't like. They think they don't like. I don't like vegetables. They didn't try to taste it. They think, I know I'm not going to like it because it's a vegetable. And that's how it is. And this is what we're dealing with. We're dealing with people. It didn't come from Farrakhan. Marcus Garvey didn't say it. I didn't read about that in no book. I don't like it. Those type of people you shouldn't even want to work with anyway, because they don't think for themselves. That's why all our organizations fail. Because when Elijah Muhammad died, or when Malcolm died, Dr. King died, all what they built died with those men, because the followers are blind. Kill the head, the body drops. I don't want that with the reality temple on earth. Whether I'm alive or dead, you should be able to continue the acceptance of reality because you think for yourself. And go beyond Angelsnupnup7, because my wisdom ends when my life ends. Life is about evolution. Life is about change and development for the better, improvement. And you don't see improvement with people that can't think, because their minds and their thoughts are rigid and limited within what they have been sold. So they can't go no further. So you can't build a black nation, because the information, that which you are thinking and the foundation of your thinking, they did not build a black nation. So you can't build a black nation. You can only go as far as their thinking, their actions, their thoughts. The Mississippi campaign is flexible, it's logical, it's the best option that we have. And I didn't have to sell that. A thinker knows that. They can recognize that. So I didn't have to sell BLACKSON, nothing. I didn't have to sell the MD20, nothing. They heard it. And when they began to examine all these other things that they have tried or know about, you can only come to one logical conclusion as a thinking person. And nothing is perfect, but the Mississippi campaign makes a lot of sense. And we will see that as time goes on. This is our way out. This is the way that we need to move. Jot down your comment. Let's talk about it. And I'll catch you on the flip. For shizzle.